Use the parent graph to graph the function. State the domain and range and any asymptote. Well, the parent graph of this function is going to be 1/5 to the x. It's without any flips or shifts or anything. So my parent graph is going to look like this. I always have an asymptote here. And it's going to be 0, 1. Then from the origin, I need to go right 1 and up my base. Well, my base is 1/5, so my point is going to be right here. And then if I went left 1 from the origin, I go up the reciprocal on my base. Well, the reciprocal of 1/5 is 5. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to be right here. So my parent graph is going to look like this. Now I'm going to use this parent graph to graph this. And I can rewrite this as negative 1/5 to the x plus 3. So I'm going to take my parent function, and then this negative is outside. It's not up in the exponent, so it's outside the house of x, which means it's going to be a vertical flip, and then it's going to go up 3. So let's do the vertical flip first. So what that means is every point here is going to flip over this axis right here. So this is going to be here. This is going to be here. And this is going to be here. And then my asymptote stays in the same spot. And now what I need to do is I need to go up 3 from there. So I'm going to shift everything up 3. So this point right here goes up 3. So that's going to go here. That one's going to go right here. And this one is going to go right here. And even my asymptote goes up 3, which means this is going to go right here. So my new graph is going to look like this. Now we're going to state the domain and range. Well, the domain of this function, if you look at it, is going to be everything, because this goes on forever, which means it's going to keep going this way. So the domain is going to be negative infinity to infinity. And my range is going to be all of this, but then there's an asymptote here, which means it doesn't include this point, but it includes everything else. So it's going to be everything except for 3, and then everything below it. So it's going to be 3 to infinity to negative infinity. And if you notice, I put a parenthesis here, not a bracket. And then we have an asymptote at, and this is going to be y equals 3. Here it is.